Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Trina, aka Packy. As you can see, went through a storm. Lights are still out, but yeah, we're gonna take a ride around the neighborhood to see what all happened. Let's go. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Trina, aka Packy. Yeah, you guys, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button so whenever I drop a video, you'll be one of the first to know. Now, before we get started on story time about how Beryl came through and slid all of us, let's talk about this head, okay? Y'all, these are my natural curls. As you can see, it looks dry, but it's soft, but this heat been tearing me up, you guys. A lot of you know I can't stand heat, but it's doing a number on your girl head, and I refuse to put on a wig, so excuse how I look right now. I had to find these curls. They was all pretty and tight 2 days ago. They were gorgeous. I love it when it's real close to my head and the curls are real tight. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, they be looking nasty, baby. They look pretty. That's what one of my girls say that I be watching on YouTube. But anyway, yeah, so never mind my hair. Anyway, let's get on to Beryl. Yeah, let's do him, because yeah, he was one of those, you know what I'm saying? Now, Texas survived the, I think it was the snowstorm in January. May, we got through the other old dude, and then Beryl came through and he beat all of us up in Texas. Like, he wasn't playing any games. I put a Facebook post that said he was ghetto and violent. He beat all of us up. And it's the truth. He's even killed some people from the aftermath of him being here. The lights went out, you know, and Centerpoint was unable to get a lot of people electricity on in the time that they said that they were going to do it. And that's how I ended up in the situation that I'm about to talk to you guys about. And I would have been one of those people that would have passed during the aftermath of Beryl from heat exhaustion. But the Lord spared me. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as I was saying, Centerpoint had reassured all of us that we were going to be able to withstand, you know, the aftermath of Beryl. They gave us, I believe, a day. I can't even remember hardly, but I think they told us like 3 days. You know what I'm saying? That we should be all back up and running with power and stuff. But 3 days turned into 5. By day 5, I had started looking for a room because I started losing faith in Centerpoint, and I stopped believing what they were saying to us because time was still passing and we were still without lights. Okay, mind you, I was fortunate enough to at least be one of the ones that had money to purchase whatever it is to make me and honey comfortable during that time. But there does come a point when you get tired of spending on something that you shouldn't be spending on, right? So anyway, the 5th day got here. I had started looking for a room. I had started looking on day 3 when they first told us that it was going to take some more days. Day 3, I was already looking, but the reason why I could not find a room around day 3 is because the electricity was still out, and they said that people that had FEMA from the storm in May were still in rooms, so they were in hotels and motels and stuff like that without electricity because of Beryl, but they was in the rooms because of the storm that happened in May. Anyway, so when I noticed they wasn't gonna do that, I started looking for rooms on day 3. Still couldn't find nothing. I waited until day 5. I started looking for rooms. That's when lights started coming on the interstates and things like that. That's when we were able to go to McDonald's and all that type of stuff to purchase food and all that type of stuff. So I would ride down the interstate. I was back and forth just looking to see who lights was on. And when I say I stopped at least 40 to 50 rooms up and down the interstates, 59, I-10, 610, 288, 290. I was searching everywhere, you guys, for a room. And I'm pretty sure you guys are like, but wasn't the country house lit up? But that's not the thing. Who's going to leave their stuff unattended when there's a blackout? Not I. So I thugged it out. So I was like, you know what? Cool. We're going to thug it out a little bit more. What happened to me was on day 5 when a next door neighbor came and was like, yeah, they said the electricity ain't gonna be on until like the 19th. And then I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. I was like, ain't happening. Ain't happening, Captain. I was like, okay. So it was like the 15th. No, the 14th. No. Yeah, about the 13th or the 14th. I think, no, it was the 15th. The 15th, I believe it was a Sunday. And, wait, let me track back. So on the 14th, that night on the 14th, I was very, very exhausted, you guys. 2 days prior, around the 12th, my body had already started shutting down. My stomach was making noises that it doesn't make. Like my stomach was literally talking to me. My honey thought that my stomach was growling, but he was like, how could you be hungry? You just sat up there and ate all that doggone food. I say, it's not that I'm hungry. It seems like my body is rejecting the food. My system is shutting down. My respiratory system is shutting down. My body is exhausted and I'm tired and I'm hot. And even though we would go, I would fill the tank up of gas and we would sit in the car all day in the AC and stuff like that. And we'll ride around, you know what I'm saying, and things, and drink plenty of water and stuff. My body, my respiratory system was not having it. On the 14th that night, my body literally shut down. On the 12th and the 13th and the 14th, my body was warning me. And on the 14th, that night, my body shut down. I went to sleep around 9 p.m. on the 14th. Next thing you know, my brain had to remind me to breathe. I jumped up. I took a deep breath and I exhaled and my heart kicked back in. So I jumped up, I stumbled to the living room and I flopped down on the couch and I just started praying and I went back to sleep. That was at 12 a.m. when I woke up. That morning on the 15th, when honey got up, I was like, babe, my body is tired. I can't take anymore. I can't thug it out anymore. I said, this is it. And he was like, what's wrong? And I told him what happened to me. And he was like, oh no, no, I can't do that. You can't do that. I can't do that. We're not going to do this. And he was like, come on, we got to go back searching for a room. And I had two numbers from motels. Well, two numbers, one from a suite and one from a Motel Inn. And they were telling me, well, if you wait, you may have something available. So call us tomorrow because some people are checking out. Y'all, them people was so fast at purchasing those rooms. And it was on a first come, first serve basis. I was unable to get the Hamptons, which that's the one I really, really wanted to go to. I ended up with the one that I still have to this day. And today is the 20th, I believe. Because we paid up the room for, I think, a week and a half or 2 weeks. Yeah, we got the room on the 15th. And we paid it up for, like, I think, a week and a half, 2 weeks. So just in case, he was like, he didn't care, you know, how much it's going to cost. As long as then he knows that I'm safe and that I'm alive, if money doesn't matter. So I was like, okay, cool. So I went on and got the room. We went half on it. We got the room or whatever on the 15th, Sunday at 9 a.m. And it's by the grace of God, because the next part that I'm about to tell you lets me know that it was by the grace of God that God put me up in this room to save me, okay? It wasn't what I wanted, but he gave me what I needed at the time because he knew that I couldn't take it anymore. I tried my best to do it. I was about to die doing it, you know, because I was listening to what Centerpoint was saying to us. But I also had in my mind, like, no, girl, gonna start looking for a room. They don't know what they're talking about. You know, they prolonging. And for sure, the story unfolded that they were lying and they were prolonging and stuff like that. Anyway, so we get to the room. I called one of the rooms. The Hamptons wasn't available, so I'm not going to say this motel's name because they're very, very popular, and you wouldn't expect these motel to be like this, and that was what was so surprising to me. But because it's an inn, so you know they have breakfast, all of that type of stuff, and I wasn't expecting it to be the way that it was, well, that way that it is. But anyway, I said, hey, do you have any rooms available? And he was like, yes ma'am, I have a room available. I said, are your lights on? He was like, yes, the lights on. So I said, okay, I'll be there in about 20 minutes. I'm on the road now. You know, he said, okay, that's fine, ma'am. See you when you get here. So I get there. I get the room. It's 9 a.m. And I told him, well, I paid it up. And I was like, well, is it okay? Do I need to stay and wait to see the room when she clean it or whatever? He was like, no, I'm just give you a key right now. You don't have to wait. You already paid your money. I was like, okay, cool. You know, because I know it's on a first come, first serve basis, right? So we get to the room. I left. I told him that we were going to get some food or whatever, and some clothes. It was 9 a.m. and he was like, that's fine, she's cleaning out the room anyway. By the time y'all get back, y'all could be able to go in. So I was like, okay. So I grabbed the keys to the room and got back in the car, went in to handle business. We didn't get back to the room till like 5 p.m., which he was not on duty at the time. It was second shift. You know, and what took us so long to get back is because we had to secure everything. It's a different thing, like when you have properties, you know, you have to secure each and every one of them, you know. Well, here in Houston, I have 3. I have 2 that I own and then another one that I inherited. So, in Houston. So, I had to make sure that everything was secure. I didn't have to worry about the one that I inherited, but I did have to worry about the ones that I spent my hard-earned money on, you know. So I spent all day securing that. Then we went to HEB and we loaded up on some things because we knew we were going to be in AC and we were going to be able to, you know, eat whatever it is that we wanted to eat. My body wasn't up for like burgers and things like that. So I got my favorite from HEB, which is their chicken salad. Oh my goodness, I love their chicken salad, either with the grapes or the cranberries in it, the dry cranberries. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that with some crackers. Oh man, it's like $9 and it comes in a little container like this, and I don't care. That stuff is good. So I got me some of that and some crackers. They wanted a sweet potato pie. I got him a sweet potato pie. I bought me some Parshers Farm cookies. And actually, I'm just finishing those cookies tonight. As you can see, I'm just finishing them tonight. And I had bought these on the 15th. So I'm just finishing those. I actually got those from Kroger's, though. We went to, it's a Kroger's right around the corner from the room. So I had to go into Kroger's because he wanted to have him a beer or whatever. So I went and got him some beer out of Kroger's and decided I was going to get me some cookies. But anyway, from HEB, I have bought some green tea. I love green tea, the citrus green tea from Lipton. He likes the peach from Lipton. So I got him some of those. And we just went to the room. And, you know, when we got there, like I said, it was 5 p.m. or whatever. I'm getting us settled in, taking our clothes out of our suitcases, and, you know, putting it on the hangers and folding up whatever needed to be folded, you know, setting it up, you know, putting our hygienes and stuff over by the sink and all of that type of stuff. I always take my own towels and my own sheets to rooms if I'm going to be staying. So, you know, I did all of that, you know what I'm saying? I sanitized it with my own cleaning supplies. I know she went in there, cleaned it, but hey, I got to do it myself too. So I went in there, I took my Fabuloso and my pine soil, and I cleaned up the toilet, the tub. Y'all wait until you see the video. Wait till you see the video. Wait until you see this video, baby. But anyway, we just to pass it up. So so we're sitting down chilling. Honey was calling his people, letting them know, hey, this is where we is, because y'all, the way the room was when we finally just got in there, we were like, well, I was like, oh, you're gonna see. I was like, no, yeah, we need to let somebody know where we at. And see, I don't have family. I have family, but I don't have family. I cut ties with all of my family. Okay, and then the other ones are just distant cousins, and that's it, right? And uncles and stuff like that. I cut everybody off. I need to cut them off. I need all of that. So I'm a loner. Okay, so Bay has his family. They treat me just like I'm their sister, their daughter. So I have a family. God bless me with one. But anyway, so he was like, turn the TV up. After he got off the phone with his sister, he was like, turn the TV up. I was like, okay. So I thought I just had it on mute. Y'all, I took it off mute, turned it up to like 50 or 60, and it didn't come on. Okay. So I was like, yeah, something wrong with it. We tried to figure it out ourselves, thinking maybe it was the remote. Because, you know, sometimes, excuse the crap passing by. Because, you know, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when it's dealing with Wi-Fi or a certain type of TV, you know, it has to be controlled, you know, different settings or whatever. So he was like, let me try. So baby was doing it or whatever. We did it for like 20 minutes. I was like, no, forget this. I'm going up to the front desk, you know, to see what's up. You know, I was like, because they probably got it cut off in the front, you know what I'm saying? So they may need to hit the switch and turn it on, because I don't know if y'all know it now, motels, hotels, and all that stuff can actually turn the volume off in the rooms, right? Okay, so or the TV, they can turn it off in the rooms. I mean, at the front desk too. So so I was like, I'm gonna go check and see, and I went in there. I was like, excuse me, ma'am, there's something wrong with the TV in my room. She was like, I was like, well, yeah, I'm in room 109 and something is wrong with the volume. We've tried everything to fix it, but it seems like it's not working. And she was like, you mean 108? I said, no, 109. She was like, can't be. You can't be in 109. 109 says it's empty. I said, what? She was like, well, yeah, it says it's empty. So you can't be in room 109. You're supposed to be in 108. I know your face because of your ID. I said, yeah, but I'm in room 109. This is what I was given this morning. And she was like, you were given 109 this morning. I was like, yeah. She was like, no, you were given 108. I said, no, I wasn't. I pulled out the key, okay? I pulled out the key, and it had 109 biggest day on there with the Wi-Fi code on it. So I said, see, I'm in room 109. She said, let me see that key. So I gave her the key. I put it in a little slot, She snatched my keys, you guys, the door keys, and she was, ooh, 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 see, I don't do business like this. And she threw the key back up under the thing, and she started going into the computer, and she started looking, and she's like, you got that room today? I said, yeah, I got this room today. You know, like, yeah, you know, can't you see I got the room today? I'm in the room. It's my key. I'm in the room. I'm in room 109, you know. But I didn't say that. I'm thinking that in my head, you know. And so me and her she started trying to call somebody. And y'all, when I say this lady is mad, she is furious. And I'm sitting there looking at her. You know, I have my composure. I'm breathing, you know, because I feel like this is not how you should be acting, and you're dealing with customer service, and you know what I'm saying, and you got my money, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, she like, yeah, I don't do business like this, you know, this ain't right. So she came out the room or whatever. I mean, from out the front, the desk part. We walk into the room. I said, is there a problem? She said, yeah. I said, oh, if there's a problem, I can stop payment on my credit card, and we could cut this short now. Because I just entered the room. I got it this morning, but I'm just entering the room. So, yeah, my credit card company can easily shut this off and get that money back before 12 a.m. that you think that I'm going to pay on this room. You know, so she going there with me. She like, help me take the TV down. So I help her. No biggie. I help her. She take the plug out, put it in. She changed the back of the HDMI card, whatever it is. Plug it back in. I don't know what to say. So now I'm getting frustrated. Well, I'm not frustrated then. My anxiety started building up because, one, I didn't like the way you handled the situation when we were in the office, and then you get in my room, in my space that I paid for, and you're acting crazy again because you're mad because someone else that was on duty gave me a room, you know, which I call him my angel. Even with the stuff y'all about to see right now, he is still my angel. I called him at 9 a.m. Sunday morning, and he gave me a room. And and hold up, watch this before I get the praising God. So I tell honey, I say, I'm going to smoke me a cigarette, because I know if my anxiety start building up, I get frustrated. And then once I get frustrated, I start shedding tears, and then I get mad. And when I get mad, it's a problem because I don't get like that. So if something have to really be bothering me for me to act out, you see what I'm saying? I'm one of those type of people. See, y'all may not know me on this channel. Y'all know me on my Christian channel. Some of you know me on my Christian channel. But I'm the type of person I can let stuff slide. You know what I'm saying? And I won't say nothing, you know, nothing. I just brush it off. But at the time and everything that's going on, and me almost dying in my sleep and all of this type of stuff, my heart got stress on it and all of that, I'm like, I'm just gonna smoke a cigarette. So he knew to handle her for me, you know. So I go out there, smoke a cigarette. She didn't know what car I was in. She came out the room. I'm still sitting in the car smoking a cigarette like I'm about to do now. So I hear her, she's talking loud. Y'all, when I say she was talking loud, we are 26 minutes in, but trust me, you want to hear this. When I say she was talking loud, y'all, she was talking loud, and everybody was out there that had a room there. I don't like this. I can't stand this SH, you know. And they complaining about a TV, and they not even supposed to be in there. And y'all, I started puffing on the cigarette even harder. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know. So I get back in the room. Honey say, she say wait till like 7 o'clock and the TV should be back working. I said, 7 o'clock, huh? He said, yeah. I said, okay. Okay. So I told him what just happened out there while I was out there smoking a cigarette, right? He said, what? I said, yeah. Huh? I said, everybody in the room heard him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that had a room in there heard her. They was all standing outside and knowing that she talking about us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I really just think we should check out. He's like, no, You know how much this room just cost? We can't find no generator or none of that. No, we paid the amount that a generator would cost to be in here. I was like, okay. So 7 o'clock rolled around. I'm pissed. She ain't said nothing. Ain't heard from her. Went to the front desk. And here I am. I'm mad. I'm frustrated now. I'm frustrated now. I'm frustrated. I'm not mad yet. I'm frustrated. I'm huffing and puffing. Going to the office. I get in there and saw that it was a little baby in there. A little young guy that was running it. She got off at 7. So I was polite. I said, excuse me. Have you all figured out what the problem is in room 109 with the TV? He said, ma'am, I think it's with Xfinity because everyone's TV is doing the same. I said, okay. I took a deep breath. I didn't want to treat the little baby in no kind of way, even though I know she prepped him about me and about that room before she left. Of course, they give each other the rundown on every shift. Okay? But I'm going to tell you something that's weird. Hold on, because I don't want to skip the story. So I left it alone. Anyway, the 16th rolled by, not tripping, stay in the room, lights still not on. 17th, no lights. 17th or the 18th, came back home. 17th. Came back that morning. I was like, I want to get up. I'm fast forwarding, y'all. I was like, I want to get up and I want to go to the house at 4 a.m. You know, because I wanted to look like that we've been there all night, right? So he was like, okay, cool, baby. I'm gonna wake you up. I'm gonna watch you get your rest. I want to monitor you. I said, okay. So I went to sleep or whatever. He went to sleep, but I felt him roll over and was looking at me and breathing on me and stuff. He was breathing on me. He was breathing on me. He was like this. He's trying to see if I breathe it. It's so stupid. Oh my goodness, so silly. But we came home and the lights were on. So yeah, that was all cool. But wait until you see what you about to see, boo. Baby, never, ever, ever, ever again. And the only reason why today is the 20th. I got that room on the 15th. And I got one more week for to have that room because that's what we paid for. I'm going to go over there every other day to make sure ain't nothing going on over there. But let me remind you this. Yesterday we went there. The whole room smelled like marijuana. I don't smoke weed. They don't smoke weed. The whole room smelled like nothing but dro. This how loud it was in our room. I'll say, are they renting our room out to people while we're not here? Is that what she was so mad about? Is that she wanted to rent this room hourly? Is that what it is? That's what I was starting to think. But I did notice that she's not there anymore. Haven't seen her since. So I honestly believe that the Arab is the owner. And I noticed that it's 3 other women that came on and started taking care of everything. So she must have got fired. Well, anyway, that's what I was saying about how God gave me what I needed. He made me call that room at that time to get that person to get me that room that I wasn't supposed to have because I needed it, because I was about to die. So God saved me. You know, ain't he good, y'all? Look at that. Look at the melon in my arms. Oh, look, my it's healing from when I fell off the ladder. It's healing. Excuse my nails, y'all. When I say I've been busting my behind trying to get these properties back in order, that I've already got the other one in order. Is this one again? 2 more trees down. You will see it in this video. The aftermath that I had to go through, that I'm still going through with Beryl, but I did sanitize the entire house. So that's all that matter. I've already did the yard in the front. Now I got some trees to get down again. 2 trees again. Remember for the storm in May, it was 2 trees that fell. Now it's 2 trees again. That's cool. I'm not tripping because I had already bought everything to do it. Remember I showed y'all all that stuff. So yeah, so baby was like, it's a wrap. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, stay tuned. Stay tuned to see this video. First, let's start off by, this was supposed to have been a smoke detector, and you have exposed wiring. Let's not mention how it smells like mildew when you turn on the AC unit. Now, I've been out of here for like maybe 2 days now, 2 or 3 days now, and they were supposedly cleaned up, but look, still on there. Their stuff still all over the floor. They did not sweep or anything. That's hair from Honey's head. He cut his hair. That's a spot that I missed that I didn't clean up, and they didn't either. Now look at the tub, y'all. Look at the shower. Look at that. Look at it. Who wanna bathe in that? Baby, please. I went to the house every single day to take a shower. It's just disgusting. Look at this. Lime buildup. They don't even take the time to spray some Clorox or some vinegar or something, or some calcium buildup cleaner or something to clean that. It's just, this was the motel from hell. Look at all the holes in the walls. They didn't even try to get any type of bundle or something, not bundle, but some type of sealant to put off in there. Didn't clean the walls. Like, baby, a person can end up with staph infection in this joker. I was so happy when I went to the house and saw that all of the lights was on. I ain't know what to do, but let's get to this trash can. Hold on, you guys. Let's get into the trash can. Look at this. This is not from me. This trash can was literally like this when I first got here. I didn't notice it until the next morning because I took the trash bag off and I threw the trash that me and Bae had from the previous night inside of here. And when I took this trash bag off, I saw all of this in here. I was like, disgusting. They don't even take the time to put some hot water. Let's check this one out. Don't even take the time to put some hot water inside of the trash bag with some cleanser and just wipe it out. It's just that simple. Like, little simple task. This was the one that disgusted me. This is the one that was in the restroom at first. Look at this. Let me get into some light so y'all can get this. Look. Still haven't did it. Just disgusting. These are the nastiest people that I have ever seen to run a hotel. You can literally get staph infection up in this joker.